And we're back! Episode 20 of Calamity Mod. Not death mode anymore. Now, I said that I was going to be upgrading this into the Stasis Ninja Belt, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go get some Purified Gel. I have a frog leg, and I do have a core of Helium, so I'm going to make up that stuff right now. I'm also going to use Reaver Armor because Shroomite no longer has the set bonus, and also I don't like going invisible, especially since that's the only gimmick of this armor. Except for like the specific headpiece gives a specific ranged weapon better stats. So we're going to make Reaver Armor. Now we already have the perennial bars from slimes that we've killed, as well as mining it all around the world. This stuff just showed up after Terraria. So I'm going to craft all this stuff. We got the boots, the scale mail, as well as the ranged damage headpiece. Now the helmet here gives 13 defense versus the 11 defense. We also have 15% range damage, 20% ammo usage reduction, and 5% crit chance, and 10% increased movement speed, and we can move freely through liquids. Scale mail gives us 9% increased damage, 4% increased crit chance, and 20 health. And the pants give us 5% increased crit chance and 12% increased movement speed. So we have quite a bit more movement inertia than before, as well as not going invisible randomly. And we can move freely through liquids, which is something that we're going to want in the Abyss. And speaking of the Abyss, to upgrade the diving gear, I'll need to get Luminel, which I'm fairly certain. Let me make sure here. Now to upgrade this, we'll need to get Luminel, which only shows up after we've killed Calamitous, which is equal difficulty level with Terraria, which means that if we wanted to get stuff before fighting the Aquatic Scourge, we'd have to fight Calamitous. But I think I'm going to put it off. I'm going to kill Aquatic Scourge, possibly the Acidic Rain after him, and then I think we're going to head into the Frost and Pumpkin Moon. So I should get pumpkins sorted pretty soon here. Oh, I can also make the bow. I forgot about that. I was trying to actually make everything at the same time. I'm pretty sure it's just great bow, right? It's called the Ballista. So crafting the Ballista, it just took the marrow, which we've gotten quite a few of these from normal skeleton archers, a forbidden fragment at 10 ectoplasm, and that'll give us the intimidating Ballista, which is not the best we could get for this. Does this consume arrows? It does consume arrows, but now it doesn't get the special effect of the arrow, but it shoots quite quickly, and I'm fairly certain it shoots double, or it has a chance to shoot a special one, or every few it shoots a special one. But it is a material, so we can upgrade this at some point, along with some other bows that we may or may not have gotten yet. I think we could get the Clockwork. We also have the Gale Force. But yeah, so we could upgrade this way later on, but it doesn't use the special effect of arrows, and I'm fairly certain it'll do more DPS for us. So let me see. Super Dummy. Spawn that bad boy in there. Grapple up, and let's see. It's actually not looking that good. 1200 versus, with the best arrows we have, almost 2000 at some points. Oh, actually, it's evening out. Holy cow. It seems to do about the same amount of damage. Does this work better with holy arrows? I don't think it would. No, it doesn't work better with holy arrows. That's interesting. Okay, so it might be just about as good. I'm not entirely sure. I'll look into building 1 or 2 more weapons, since we're not restricted only to bows now, just from our armor standpoint. But yeah, I'm gonna go see what I can't get for summoning the Aquatic Scourge. Okay, one thing that I haven't really tested yet, because I haven't really used guns at all recently, is I haven't tested the Terra bullets with the new weapon, the P90. Now this gun probably has one of the highest fire rates in the game. I'm pretty sure there aren't any weapons that have a 1 fire rate, but if they do, it's barely faster than this. So we're gonna craft this up. It's also very cheap. It's just 10 iron and 7 core of heliums. So let's test this bad boy out to see how much damage he can do. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. 2,000 damage. Okay, let me He used 1 bullet. I'm pretty sure I used 1 bullet there. Wait. He doesn't use bullets. I'm using golden bullets. I'm using golden bullets and dealing that much. Golden bullets can do 2,000 damage through this thing. How much does this do? 3,000 damage. Oh my god. I only used 19 bullets. Okay, let's see what we can do with chlorophyte bullets. Because these things home, I'm fairly certain. And we could also make an endless pouch of these things. Okay, crazy things happen. The dogs are barking at stuff. I have no idea what I was saying. P90, it does a bunch of damage. It shoots really fast. Terra bullets, they're broken. Chlorophyte bullets. They don't do any damage, somehow. They do 1 more damage, and yet they don't do any damage. Like, how is this a thing right here? Like, look at this. You ready for this? Less than 2,000. We switch over to this bullet. Actually, we switch over to gold bullets, which deal more damage by 2, okay? Boom. We're doing a whole bunch more damage. Then we use these, which are worse than these and these. And boom, we're doing billions of damage. Okay, I don't want to waste them. So yeah, basically. We're gonna... Okay, so I've made an arena. I'm not exactly sure how good the arena is going to be. I did want to go to this man over here to see if he would sell me a sulfuric water. Yes, he will. Okay. So I'm going to buy some of these. I'm also going to buy 2 of these for later on. I want to farm out him a little bit. Okay, so we're going to head back. Now, I did make an arena. I do have a little bit more modifications that I need to do. Just because, but as you can see, if we go too high up, we're definitely going to enrage. But if we place one of these, oh, yeah, it's currently raining slime, which is annoying. But if we place one of these, we should be able to go much, much higher. Yeah, look at that. We can go that high, and we're still inside the range. So I'm going to be placing these rather frequently, just because I don't want to get enraged in any of these areas. Oh, it is time. So I've got an upper area and a lower area. Now the lower area has, please stop, has a whole bunch of these. I'm going to actually use one of these and switch over to my 971 super bullets and hope they're actually enough. So if you've never seen the Aquatic Scourge, this is what he looks like. Holy damage! He's basically just a worm, and you cycle him kind of like you would Plantera, except huge arcs instead of normal ones. Oh yeah, he has that move. I forgot about that move. But yeah, basically, he'll have a lot of lingering attacks in the area, so you want to never take the same path twice, pretty much. Now, it does get pretty annoying from time to time because of how fast he moves, but we're kind of just shredding him, so I don't think it'll really matter. But I did swap out my quiver because I'm using bullets, so I don't need a quiver. I did swap out my quiver for the Avenger emblem, which is just basically a stackable Ranger emblem, since I don't think you can stack the Ranger emblem with itself. So it's basically like having an additional Ranger emblem that's just a little bit weaker. But yeah, so I got that. I didn't make it into the Destroyer emblem, just because I didn't feel like spending the time. But, oh my goodness, I'm going to die to those alone. We have him really close to dead, though. I just have to not get... Oh! I got saved by a projectile, because obviously worms do so much damage when they hit you in the face. And I also ran out of bullets there. But yeah, that was a nice fight, actually. What the heck are you? That was the first time I've actually done that. And once we kill him, we do automatically get the post post-Aquatic Scourge event starting. So we're going to do that right away. It's basically just a whole bunch of, you've seen this before, just enemies showing up out of nowhere. There are these grasshoppers. There are a lot of these grasshoppers apparently, holy cow. But yeah, I don't think I should use that. I should be using something a bit better. I might die because I'm a bit zealous with my... Holy cow, the amount of enemies. There's no safe spot is the problem. Oh my goodness. Okay, back from the event. I pretty much just battle horned it out. Nothing very interesting spawned. However, I did get a few yo-yos, which are interesting. Yeah, some of these bubbles. Pretty cool. Got like a few too many of them, to be honest. I'm sure there's a few things you can get from it. Oh yeah, let's look at some of the loot that we didn't get. Corrosive Spine, 4 defense. It doesn't turn into anything, so that doesn't seem very useful. The melee weapon, and then we got the rogue weapon. Oh yeah, and this is a 1% drop chance. It would be cool to get this, but I doubt I'll actually get it just because of how much farming I'd have to do. Revengeance only, 1% chance. Fires a string of bubbles, summoning a shower of bubbles on hit. Right-click to fire a slower, larger water blast that summons a water spout. This thing looks insane on the wiki. It's actually insane. It's one of the dedicated content things to a supporter of Calamity mod, which I think is great. I'd love to think up a weapon and get it on there, but couldn't be me. That'd be a bit much. Okay, let's see if we can't upgrade anything. Oh no, we can't because we didn't fight anyone. So we're gonna head into the abyss and see if we can't get any cool stuff. So before we do any of that, I'm gonna make it the beginning of nighttime. I made the Eye of Desolation, which crafting recipe right here. It just requires some blighted lenses from those eyeballs that have been bothering me for like ever. And I wanted to make sure, like, it wasn't going to run out. So this is the this is the final boss, but before he shows us his actual form. So this is supposed to be just in line with when we beat Terraria, is this boss's difficulty, just to inform you. So we get into phase 2, where he randomly hits me without hitting me. But yeah, he regens all his health and is like, "You underestimated my power. This isn't even my final form." I assume he sounds something like that. Actually, he's an eyeball. He doesn't really make any sounds, so... Or he's a clam, one of the two. Come on, let's get that hitless. So he summons one of his brothers, which we're going to kill really quickly, maybe. If my auto-aim will work. The bullets, they're so fast that they won't even aim. Basically like fighting the twins, and then it goes back to just clam, and then he's gonna summon the other brother. Amulet. Don't need mining speed during a fight. There we go, second brother. Pretty much the same thing as the first brother, just the second one. He's basically literally what's-his-face with the flamethrower, so it's not that confusing to fight. But yeah, and now he summons all these things and likes to dash a whole bunch. Pretty easy when you have endless aimbot bullets. Even though I'm actually being pretty accurate. But yeah, it's not that crazy of a fight. Especially not when you don't have bonus movement speed and bonus BS from death mode. I'm gonna be honest, I thought death mode was different. I thought it added new movesets to everyone. But it didn't. It's Revengeance mode that adds the new movesets. I'd been lied to my entire life. Ah, crap. And then he summons both brothers. This is basically just a foresight of what the Supreme Clam is going to be. Except in the Supreme Clam, you're stuck in a box. So that's pretty much, this is pretty much what the final boss is. Except you have to do a lot more damage, you're stuck in a box, and he has a lot more cool phases rather than just eyeball chase you phase, you know? since it's stuck in a box. So here we go. We'll kill the normal clam. New record. There we are. So that's just the same difficulty as Plantera, except you can go pretty much wherever you want, because he doesn't have a biome that he's specific to. Oh, he drops a hero sword. That's very nice. Normal drops, and he's got a bag, obviously non-consumable summon. We have a summon. Summons... Oh, it summons 3 of them. That's interesting. Summons Calamity and her brothers. Calamity is a girl? Supreme Clam. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so triple minion. And then we got Void of Calamity. Cursed. Reduces damage dealt by 10%. 15% increase to all damage. Brimstone fire rains down while invincibility is active. Pretty broken, I might add. I don't know why it's cursed. I forget what the curse is. Oh, I misread it. It says the curse is that it reduces our damage reduction by 10%. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but we should be able to upgrade this right away because we're going to go get Scoria bars from the Abyss. Also drop some Ashes of Calamity, Essence of Chaos, as well as the lore. You are indeed stronger than I thought. Though the bloody inferno still lingers, observing your progress. Favor this item to gain a boost to your minion slots, but at the cost of reduced max health. Holy max health reduction! 513 from 645? That's insane. Why would I ever do that? But yeah, so we can use this in accordance with the unholy cores that we got from from mining the stuff down in the Crag to make the armor. So we can make brimstone robes, but we're gonna have to fight Calamitous a few more times. But yeah, that's an armor set that I think would be interesting to make. But yeah, now I do have these for later. I'm just gonna put them away. But we're gonna go to the Abyss and see what we can't observe. Oh, now this is convenient. That's so cool. Okay, so the Abyss has quite a few new enemies in different layers, and pretty much all of them will drop depth cells, which is kind of convenient because... Can you move, please? Because I won't have to go very far to get them. Now this stuff right here that was dropping things before, I can now mine. I can mine quite a few things now. Planty Mush will be very useful, because I can turn that into a few things like Life Fruit. I'm fairly certain it's used for a few recipes as well, so it's just a good idea to get it now. Let's see, I have golden bullets on right now just so I get more money from stuff, because that'll be convenient. But yeah, just want to mine up this Planty Mush. Let's get some Scoria ore. Can I get this yet? I can't get it yet. Okay. So this adventure is not going to be too great. I'm not going to get too much stuff, but I'd like to get a little deeper, see if I can't get some luminil and depth cells, because this is the only place I can get depth cells. And it would be very convenient to be getting those. We should be able to get down to a layer that we haven't been to before. I think this is layer 3 down here. I'm not entirely sure. The music does change at each layer, but there isn't like an easy like, hey, the music, like, hey, you're at a different layer. It doesn't like tell you, it just, you know, kind of passively informs you based on the music. But I'm fairly certain 1 and 2 are the same music. So it's a little bit harder to tell than you might think. Fairly certain this is level 3. I don't have the key though. So here's where we can start getting a bit dangerous. Yeah, we're at level 3, but we also have enough breath now that we don't have to really worry about it. I just heard a really dangerous enemy below me. You can hear him. Ooh, okay, let's get rid of this oarfish first. Ah, I can't shoot through. There's no gap there. So a lot of enemies will like kind of not attack you until you attack them. They don't attack you until they notice you, which kind of screws with a lot of things. This Mirage Jelly is going to be annoying. Come on. There we go. We have quite a bit of luminol, which is nice. Oh, another oarfish? Are you serious? But yeah, I've also just got the buffs so I can see enemies. So it's as bright as possible for you guys, because the abyss is meant to be as dark as possible. Yeah, we're in level 3 because we got eodists and giant squids. And the tablets do summon the boss for us. I'm not sure if I can use them now. Dude, this squid would destroy me in one hit. I'm betting. But yeah, this area is definitely gonna be a tough area to fight any monsters in for right now. But might as well keep going down, see if we can't find some more interesting stuff. We're at an all new depth. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of chests. This actually looks a bit different than last time I've been, and it looks really good, honestly. I'm just gonna shoot a whole bunch so I can, actually I don't have the vision anymore. So I'm gonna have to shoot a whole bunch just to make sure I don't walk into an enemy. But yeah, I'm also, why are there so many drops here? That's so interesting. Oh, maybe they're from the chests. Like the pots. I'm pretty sure there's a body of water to my right outside of the abyss that spawned one of them. Oh, but here is the area. This is where you get down to level 4, and level 4 is not somewhere that we want to be. Do we have a platinum? Let's put away everything we have. As you can see, our water isn't going away, our breath isn't going away, but once we get down to here, our breath starts going away. And we want to be really careful. And by careful, I mean ready to fight like anything, because anything down here is going to be very dangerous to us. Oh, my pig is following me. I didn't think it followed you. That's very interesting. I also didn't know that luminol just... Oh, there are crystals on the side of the walls. I forgot about that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, I can't open it. That's hilarious. There was a mine that spawned here that got... Oh, this is what we're looking for. Well, this is what we're not looking for, kind of. Oh, did I despawn it by going too high up? I'm actually curious. So that's an Eodin fish or something? A serpent? And that serpent is, like, beyond death for me, pretty much. I bet I couldn't really do much damage to it. Like, I'm doing 1s and 2s to this fish below me as I'm kiting him up. I don't know if he's chasing me, though. Is he chasing me? I can't tell. This is it. Eodin worm. 320,000 health. I'm fairly certain his body can hurt me. But he has the highest chance, other than a 100% chance, for the Elder Eodin. This is a juvenile, by the way. The Elder has a 100% chance to drop the most powerful weapon, which is pretty nice. If you could manage to defeat him, that is. So this is basically like fighting an underwater version of the cultist. Let's see, how much damage do we do? Yeah, we just don't do any damage. This is one of those monsters, or one of those bosses that you'd want to fight with either what I'm using, really fast fire rate, or since we're not doing any damage, we might as well use auto aim. But yeah, the only way that I'm actually going faster... Oh, Reaver Shark, I'm dead. There's no way I'm going to be able to dodge 2 enemies at once. Being able to swim indefinitely is very nice. Ah, he keeps giving me a puff of air below me that pushes me up. And yeah, he killed me. I'd have to do 320,000 damage to him out of 1s and 2s to be able to defeat him. It's quite a few hits. But yeah, those guys are pretty serious. And then we'll head on to Plaguebringer and Betsy in the next episode. And hopefully we can just manage to make it to Supreme Clam at some point. The thing is, I'm going to be playing with a friend. I'm going to be playing 1.4 at first, but at some point, it's been announced that 1.4 Alpha T-Mod Loader is going to be coming out. Now, I'm not sure if this means that people will be able to play it, download it, use it, whatever. I just know that that means we're getting closer to the day where we can't actually do anything. Like we can't play because everything's gonna be changed. So till that time, we'll keep playing, keep going. I'll probably play a bit of both during 1.4 playthrough, just because I haven't actually done a 1.4 playthrough. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode.